Now we will learn about the chemical properties of acid. The first chemical property we will learn about acid with metal. So when acid reacts with metal, acid gives hydrogen gas along with respective salt. Okay, respective salt. So if I take metal and acid, it gives us salt and hydrogen gas. Okay, acid gives keep in mind that acid gives hydrogen gas along with respective salts when they react with a metal. Okay, suppose we are taking one example. Suppose we are taking zinc. We are taking zinc. So it is a metal. It reacts with hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. It gives us ZnCl2 and H2, that is in the form of gas. Okay, so when zinc reacts with acid, that is HCl or hydrochloric acid, okay, it gives us zinc chloride and hydrogen. So hydrogen here is, we know, gas, and zinc chloride is known as the salt. Okay, now if I take another example, it will be, suppose I am taking the example that is sodium Na and then reacts with H2SO4 aqueous solution, gives us Na2SO4. Okay, that is sodium sulfate. So keep in mind that when sodium reacts with sulfuric acid, it gives us sodium sulfate and forms gas hydrogen. Got it? So you can say that it will be test for the hydrogen gas. Okay, the gas evolved after reaction of acid with metal can be tested by bringing a lighted candle near it. If gas bumps with a pop sound, then it confirms the evolution of hydrogen gas. Burning with pop sound is a characteristic test of hydrogen gas. Okay, so this was the reaction with metals. Now we are talking about the reaction of acids with metal carbonate. So what do you mean by metal carbonate? Suppose I am taking one example, that is Na2CO3, that is metal carbonate. Metal means here metal is sodium Na. Okay, so Na2CO3 and then HCl. Okay, so when Na2CO3, that means sodium carbonate, reacts with hydrochloric acid, it gives us sodium chloride, that is NaCl, and carbon dioxide and water. Okay, okay, so that means when metal carbonate reacts with acids, it gives us salt. Okay, here it is sodium chloride and then carbon dioxide and water. Okay, got it? So we are taking another carbonate, metal carbonate, and giving the example. We are taking calcium carbonate as metal carbonate. So the formula is CaCO3 calcium carbonate, then H2SO4 sulfuric acids. So it gives us CaSO4 and then CO2 and H2O. Okay, got it? So here CaSO4 is the calcium sulfate and CO2 is the carbon dioxide, and it gives us water. Okay, so whenever it reacts with metal carbonate, it gives us salt, then carbon dioxide and water, that is H2O. Okay, got it? Now we will be learning about the reaction of acid with hydrogen carbonate, that means bicarbonates. Okay, so what are bicarbonates? Hydrogen carbonates are known as the bicarbonates. Okay, acid gives carbon dioxide gas, respective salt and water when they react with metal hydrogen carbonate. Okay, suppose I am taking one example, that is NaHCO3. Here H is present, that means it is the bicarbonate. So it is known as the sodium bicarbonate. Na for sodium, H for bi, and CO3. Okay, so it is sodium bicarbonate reacts with H2SO4, gives us NaCl, then CO2, and then H2O. Got it? So here sodium bicarbonate reacts with sulfuric acid, H2SO4, gives us NaCl, that is sodium chloride, CO2 carbon dioxide, and H2O water as a product. Okay, so this reaction can be a test for evolution of carbon dioxide gas. Okay, so carbon dioxide turns lime water milky when passed through it. This is the characteristic of carbon dioxide gas. So we can take it as the test for the carbon dioxide. The gas evolved because of the reaction of the acid with the metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate turns lime water milky. So from this we can say that the gas is carbon dioxide. Okay, this happens because of the formation of white precipitate of calcium carbonate. Okay, if I take the example, it will be, so whenever calcium hydroxide CaOH whole 2 reacts with carbon dioxide, it gives us calcium carbonate and H2O water. Okay, so here we got CaCO3, calcium carbonate, and water as a product here. So if we take calcium carbonate and it reacts with water in the presence of carbon dioxide, it gives us CaCO3, calcium carbonate reacts with water in the presence of CO3, that means carbon dioxide, gives us CaHCO3 whole 2. Okay, so it is known as the calcium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, but when excess of carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, it makes milky color of lime water disappear. Got it? This happens because of formation of calcium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so as calcium hydrogen carbonate is soluble in water, thus milky color of solution mixture disappears. Got it? So look it very carefully. Okay, now we are taking some commons in acids. Acids gives H plus ions, we know, and basically when it reacts with metal it gives us hydrogen gas. Okay, so this shows that all acids are containing hydrogen. For example, HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, or you can say H2SO4 sulfuric acid, or you can take HNO3, that is nitric acid. Okay, so when an acid is dissolved in water, it dissociates hydrogen. The dissociation of hydrogen ion in aqueous solution is the common property in all acids. Because of this dissociation of hydrogen ion in aqueous solution, an acid shows acidic behavior. Okay, so hydrogen chloride, that is HCl, that is hydrogen chloride in aqueous solution, you can write AQ, gives us H plus and Cl minus. Okay, that means it gives us hydrogen ion, that is H plus, and chloride ion, that is Cl minus. Okay, okay, got it. So if we take another acid, that is suppose acetic acid, so it gives us CH3 COOH, and as a product it gives us CH3COO minus and then H plus. Got it? Okay, so here hydrochloric acid HCl gives hydrogen ion and chloride ion when it dissolved in water, and also in the next example acetic acid gives acetate ion. So here acetate ion is CH3COO minus, and hydrogen ion when it is dissolved in water. Okay, got it? Okay, now the next part is strong acid and weak acids. Okay, go to the next slide. Now an acid which is completely ionized in water and produces H plus ion is called strong acid. Examples you can take HCl, H2SO4, HNO3. Okay, all these acids are known as the strong acids. Already here is the picture. All these are the strong acids. Okay, because it completely ionized in water and produces H plus ion. Okay, and for weak acids, all these examples are there. Okay, methanic acid, phosphoric acid, nitrous acid, okay, hydrofluoric acid. Okay, so an acid which is partially ionized in water and thus produce a small amount of hydrogen ions called as a weak acid. Okay, all the examples are there, so you can write the difference between strong acid and weak acids. Okay, so here you are having the examples of strong acids and weak acids. Okay, so basically to write the difference between strong acid and weak acids, we have to mention the ionized property in water. Okay, and the amount of hydrogen ions it produces. Okay, and you have to give the examples also. Here it is, all the examples are there. Okay, now we will be talking about the bases in the next slide. Okay, so already we have learned about the acids and already we have learned about the reactions of acid with metal carbonate, metal bicarbonate. Okay, and already we have learned about the types of acids. Okay, and also the last strong acid and weak acid. Okay.